welcome to our Barre Centric YouTube channel. I'll be taking you through a full 55-minute class today, a couple sets of thighs, glutes, abs, hitting all the major parts of the body. So let's get started. Take those feet parallel, hips width distance apart. Reach those arms up. On your inhale, forward fold. Soft bend and knees roll up to standing. Inhale, reach it forward. Bend and knees roll up. 2 more sets. Nice long spine here. As last to rise up. 1 more. Inhale, reach forward. Bend the knees, roll up, drop it to the right, and center, take it left, stretching out the sides. 1 more, we're gonna bring those arms to the front, take a bend, stretch, lift those heels, bend, stretch, press, for 2. 1 more, then we start to lift those knees, right and left, really stretch those toes, draw those abs into the back as you lift, right and left. Let's add our twist. Starting to rotate through the waistline, warming up the spine. For 4, 3, 2, bring it back to center, arms reach up, shoulders away from those ears, add that pull, elbows down to the waistline. 4, 3, 2, last step, put the twist back in, take it right and left. Here's your last 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna take it down to the floor, guys. So we're gonna come into our core warm up, bringing those knees to tabletop, reaching those hands forward to a hover, curling the shoulders off the floor. Start to pump those arms. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. And exhale, 4 counts each. Shoulders away from those ears. Really lifting them off the floor. 1 more here. We're going to extend those legs straight to the sky. Exhale, curl a little higher. Inhale, pump. Exhale, curl. 2 more. Shoulders down, arms are reaching long. 1 more here. Exhale, now we're going to tap those legs in and up. 1 in, 1 up. Squeeze those inner thighs, curl it up. 1 tap, 1 lift. For 4, 3, 2, 1 more, hold it here, just curl for 8. Getting those shoulders a little higher, ribs closer to the hips. 3, 2, 1, rest the head, hug the knees into the chest. We're gonna curl back up, grab the outsides of those shins, curling it up. We're gonna reach those arms out, lift right, left, bend back in, reach, right, left, tabletop again, reach it long, right leg, left leg, and in. 1 more here. Last one, we're gonna take those arms, reach it out, lift that right leg, cross it over. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, switching sides, reaching across up and over that left ankle. For 4, 3, 2, hands behind the head, we alternate to finish. Opposite shoulder, opposite thigh. Last 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest the head down. We're gonna plant those feet to the floor. Reach those arms back as you roll up, lift the right leg. For 2. Roll it back down, left leg up for 2, round down for 2, right leg lift, and round back down. 1 more here, left leg lift. Last one, bring that right leg up and hold it at the top, palms to prayer, we twist right. Little rotation through that waistline for 4, 3, 2, switch legs, left leg up, twist it left for 8. Last 4, 3, try to bring those legs to a balance point. Hold it here. Option to extend and reach those arms up to the sky. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to place those hands down on the mat behind you. Feet flat to the floor. Let's lift those hips. Shift the weight into the heel of the hands. And then take that right leg straight up to the sky. We're going to dip cross, lift. Dip cross, lift. Bend and stretch. Bend and stretch. For 4, 3, shoulders away from those ears. Last one, hold the leg lifted, pulse it down in those arms. For 8. Bring that leg a little closer. For 4, 3, 2, switch sides. Right foot down, left leg up. Dip cross and stretch. Cross, stretch. Lengthening that leg up to the sky as you stretch those arms. For 4, 3, 2, last one, hold the leg straight up, little pulse for 8. Shoulders away from those ears. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and sit it down. Cross those legs. Interlace the fingers. Stretch it forward. From here, we're going to flip it over into our forearm plank. Bringing those elbows to the ground. Clasp those hands. Tuck the toes. Bring those hips in line with the shoulders. Scoop the belly into the spine. We're just going to hold it here for a count of 8. Crossing those shoulder blades apart, keeping that neck long. For 4, 3. Start to hip dip to the right side. Little drop with that right hip. 4, 3, 2. Switching sides, dip to the left. Hitting those obliques. 4, 3. Alternate those hips. Take it right and left. Right and left. For 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, back to center, just hold it, 8. Re-lengthen that neck, scoop those abs in and up. 3, 2, try to press up, release that full plank, hands under those shoulders. Holding here to start, make sure you got that nice solid setup. Abs are scooped in tight, heels dropped under. Now we're gonna bring that right knee across to your left elbow, crunch it, 8. Draw the belly in and away from that thigh. 4, 3, 2, switching sides, left knee, right elbow. For 4, 3, 2, let's alternate. Right, left, right, and left. Press those shoulders down away from those ears. Scoop those abs for 8, 6, 4, 3, finishing with that static hold. You're almost there, just hold it here. Drive your chest away from the floor. For 4, 3, and 1. Take those knees wide, toes together, hips back for a child's pose. Roll it up to seated. Alright guys, we're going to go right into our push-ups here. So we're going to keep those knees down, toes lift, hands come wider than the shoulders. Scoop the abs in, tuck those hips. We're going to take it down for 3, 2, 1. Press back up. Drop and pulse. 2, 3. Press back up. Dropping your chest right between those thumbs. Exhale to drive back away from the floor. 1 more here. Take it 3, 2, 1. Single count. Down and up. Inhale. Exhale here for 4, 3, 2. 1 more. We pulse it after the bottom. 8, 6. Keep those abs tight. 3, 2, 1. Push it back up. Walk those hands back underneath the shoulders, nice and parallel. Keep those elbows narrow. We go right into single counts. Take it down and up, bend and stretch. Keeping those elbows tight to the sides of the body, aiming them back towards the wall behind you. Shoulders stay pressed away from those ears. For 4, 3, 2. 1 more. We're gonna static hold at the bottom. Keep those elbows tight. Drop that chest. Shoulders down, 4, 3, and 1. Push it back, hips over the heels, palms face up. And then roll it up to seated, guys. We're gonna go into our first set of arms. We're gonna stay on the floor, so just grab 1 weight. I've got some 5s here. You can grab a 3. If that feels better to you, a can of soup, a jar of pasta sauce, whatever you have here. We're gonna bring that elbow up into the rib cage. Shoulders square to the floor. Start to stretch that arm out and in. Stretch and bend. Making sure that elbow stays lifted in line with the waist. Really getting that arm all the way straight. For 3, 2. Little bend stretch tempo here. Bend, reach. Bend, reach. For 8. Keeping that right shoulder square to the floor. 4, 3, 2. Let's hold it straight. Turn the palm up. Take it up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Little lift, little lower. For 4. Little lengthen through that elbow. For 2. Last one, pulse it. Tempo here. Lift up and up. Keep that shoulder pressed back away from the ear. Abs are tight. Here's your last. 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thread that right arm underneath the left shoulder. Just take a little twist to release that arm. And then roll it up to seated. I'm going to turn around and face the other way. Just grab it with your left hand, guys. We're going to go right to that other side. Right hand planted on draw that elbow up into the side of the torso and then start to stretch and bend. Lengthen, release. Keep that left shoulder square to the floor so we're not opening up. We're twisting to the side. Give me 4 more here. Elbow stays lifted at waist height or higher. 3, 2. Last one, we hold it out, little bend stretch. Reach, reach, lengthen through that arm, really contract that tricep here for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold the arm straight, turn the palm up, take the arm up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Make sure nothing about that spine or your shoulders change, so abs are tight, shoulders square to the floor for 2. Pulse it, tempo to finish right here, lift up, and up. Watch that elbow then start to bend, so really straighten, lengthen through the arm, lift it a little higher. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thread that left arm underneath the right shoulder, take a twist. And then roll it up from here, guys. We're gonna grab both of our weights, coming up to standing. We'll take those heels together, toes apart. Slight turn out so those feet look like a V. Bend the knees slightly. Palms face out to the corners. We're gonna start to curl and stretch. Curl and stretch. Keeping a soft bend in those knees. That tailbone is reaching straight down to the heels. Curl, extend, curl, extend. For 4, 3, 2. Next one, we're gonna hold it 90 degrees, little pulse and curl, up an inch, up an inch. Making sure you're really flexing, contracting the bicep. Working through those arms for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Lengthen those arms back out. Flip the palms to face in. Bring them more narrow for a hammer curl. Up and stretch. Bringing the head of that dumbbell up towards those shoulders. Curl, lengthen, curl, lengthen for 4, 3, 2. Next one, we're gonna hold it 90, a little pulse curl. Keeping flexion in those arms, guys. Make sure you're really actively engaging those biceps for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Now hold 90, open the arms out and in, open and close. Really drawing those forearms back, squeezing those shoulders in towards the middle of your back for 4, 3, 2. Next one, hold it here, little pull, in an inch, in an inch. Let's add that pulse in those legs. 8, 6, drop that toe straight to the floor. 4, 3, 2, hold the knees bent, bring the arms up and down. Lift, lower, lift, lower. Here's 4, 3, 2. Next one, we're gonna hold it 90 right here. Stretch it out, curl it in, out, and in. We're so close, guys. We're getting to the end for 4, 3, 2. Last one, hold it 90 degrees, little pulse and lift, pulse lift. Option to lift those heels, try to keep that pulse in the thighs. Here's 8, 6, elbows up, last 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and shake it out. Roll those shoulders up. We have one final set of arms, guys. We're gonna take those feet parallel, hips width distance apart. Soft bend in your knees, and I want you to hinge forward. Flip those palms to face back. Nice flat back rows here. Bringing those elbows up and out, nice and wide. Squeezing those shoulder blades into the back. Making sure abs are tight. Spine is long here. We're not tucking that chin into the chest. Give me 3, 2. Next one, hold it up right here. Little squeeze. Back an inch. Back an inch. Really drawing those shoulder blades in and down for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Lower those arms. Turn those palms to face in. Now we're going to take a fly and lower. Lift. Lower. Trying to draw the shoulders in as much as you did in those bent over rows for 4, 3, 2. Next up, we're gonna hold it at the top, pulse up an inch, As you pulse, come up to standing. Turn those palms up and down, up and down. We're so close to the end, guys. Keep it lifted, especially if you have those 5 pounds. Try not to drop it. For 4, 3, here's 2. Last time we hold those palms up, little pulse to the finish. Lift it, up an inch, up an inch. Challenge, pop those heels. For 8, 6, you're almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and roll those shoulders out. Drop those weights off to the side. Feet are parallel. Reach that right arm across the chest. Look over your right shoulder. Take it up and back. Pat yourself on the back. Little side stretch over. And switch it out. Left arm across the chest. Look over that left shoulder. Take it up and over. Side stretch to the right. And shake it out. We're going to go right into our first set of thighs, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to get right over to our support. So grabbing onto a chair or a counter, whatever you have. We'll take one hand to that support, one hand to the waist. Starting with those calves, we're going to take a plie, roll through, stretch, and lower. Bend the knees, lift the heels, straighten, lower down. 2 more, plie, lift those heels. Make sure you have weight on those first 2 toes. Reverse direction, lift the heels up, bend the knees, heels down, legs stretch, press, plie, lower, lengthen. 2 more here. Knees tracking right over those toes. Next one, keep the knees straight, lift those heels up and up. Trying to make sure we're not rolling out to those pinky toes, ankles lengthened. Bring one, maybe both arms overhead. Here's your last. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend those knees. You guys are going to turn around if you want to, facing the other side, or just take those heels together, toes apart. Repeating that and turn out. Plie, roll through, stretch, lower, bend the knees, lift the heels, straighten, lower down. 2 more. Plie, roll through, lengthen, lower. 1 more here. Reverse direction, heels lift, knees bend, heels lower. Zip up those inner thighs as you straighten those legs. Really squeeze and lengthen through that inseam of your leggings. 1 more here. Arms to the side, lift those heels for 8. Really support under that elbow for 4. Lift that arm overhead, challenge to add that second arm. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead, bend those knees, guys. Face your support, set that left heel back and down, stretch up that calf, slight tuck of that tail. And switch it out, right now steps back. We're going to stay facing that support, guys. So bring those feet all the way together to touch. I want you to lift those heels up. Squeeze those thighs together so there's no space between my knees. Bending into that semi-chair. We're just going to take those knees, open, close, open, squeeze, close. So I'm just going to turn to face you guys so you can see my knees going in and out. Squeeze, release. Making sure those feet stay glued together so those big toes are touching. Keep going here for 4, 3, 2. Last one, take it, tempo little tap. In, hold, in, hold. Really focus on pressing those thighs together. So squeezing through those inner thighs. Trying to start to light up the tops of those legs. Now take it in for 2, down an inch, up an inch. Squeeze, squeeze, hold. Little lower, little lift. Knees tap. In for 2, little lower, little lift. 1 more here. Now just take it up an inch, down an inch, up an inch, down an inch. Little lift, little lower. 4 more like that. Make sure those thighs are squeezing together. There's no space between those knees. Pulse it at the bottom. Little pulse down, hold, down, hold. Barely coming up, guys. So if you aren't starting to feel this in the tops of the thighs yet, see if you can sink a little bit lower. For 4, 3, 2. Now we take it down. 1 drop, 1 tap. Little drop, little tap. Down an inch, tuck, hold. Down and tuck. 1 pulse. 1 tap. As you tuck, that tail comes under, those abs scoop in. 1 drop, 1 tap. Hold it at the bottom, just tuck those hips. Scooping the belly in and then releasing just back to neutral. 4 more here, tuck, 4, 3, 2. Now we're gonna hold that tuck, drop the heels, lift, lower, Lift, my knees are still squeezing together. We're getting to the last set of this spies, guys, so try not to drop those heels out of that highest point. At the bottom, we're gonna hold those heels lifted, pulse it down and down. That is your last change, guys, so challenge option to bring one or both arms overhead. Make sure those thighs are squeezing together. Here's your last 8, 6, heels lifted, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop those heels, step it back, guys. Let's take a stretch. Folding over that support. Shaking out those legs, dropping those hands down. And then rolling it up to standing. From here, guys, we're gonna take one hand to the bar. Your support, your chair, your counter. Heels come together. We're gonna lift them up all the way, and then your right foot will step forward just a few inches. Bend into those knees. So we're in this diamond shape. We've got that open step here. Right foot is in front of the left. Take it down an inch, up an inch, little lower, little lift. Working into those turnout muscles a little bit more, guys. Making sure those heels are nice and high for 4, 3, 2. Hold it down, little pulse right here, down an inch, down an inch. 8 more, pulse down and down for 6, for 4, 3, 2, now 1 pulse down, take it down, press the thighs back, 1 pulse, 1 press, down and back, down and back. We're here for 4, for 3, fight through that burn, here's 2, hold the bottom, just press those thighs back for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, hold it back, little pulse for 8, we're almost there, we're gonna step to a diamond in 4, 3, 2, now bring those heels together, try to keep them lifted, toes are slightly apart, take it down an inch, up an inch, almost there, for 3, for 2, pulse it down in diamond here, down hold, we're gonna get to that other leg shortly in 4, 3, 2, hold it at the bottom, step that left foot slightly forward, equal weight on both feet, it's down an inch, up an inch, making sure those thighs are nice and turned out, little lower, little lift, down hold, up hold, pulse it tempo here for 8, nice light grip on that support, check in with that hand, 1 pulse down, 1 press back, take it down an inch, back an inch, 1 press, back hold, down and back, we're here for 4, breathe through that fire in those thighs, guys, hold the bottom, just press those thighs for 8, 6, 4, 3, hold the press, back to pulsing here for 8, we're getting to that final change in 4, 3, step those heels back together, find your diamond shape, just squeeze the heels in, hold, so it doesn't look like anything is changing about my legs, all you're doing is pressing those heels together, imagine holding a quarter, pinching it between those heels, take this tempo, heel squeeze, in, for 8, 6, we're almost there, squeeze 4, 3, 2, hold the squeeze together, zip the legs all the way up and down, zip them, release, together and apart, almost done, here's 4, 3, we're gonna finish with a hold in 2, get to that lowest point, squeeze those heels together, all I want you to do here is bring 1 or both arms up, hold for 8, press those heels together, get a little lower, for 4, 3, and 1, nice job guys, shake those legs out, face that support, bring that right heel in, drop that tail under, stretch out that right thigh, and switch it out, bring that left heel in, drop that tail. We're gonna take 1 more set for legs, guys. We're gonna come down to the floor. I'm gonna turn to face towards my support, just so you guys can see me from the side, but I want you to set up with your knees about a fist width distance apart here. If you need extra support, fold your mat in half a couple of times. We're gonna take it down, make sure those thighs are slightly apart. Reach those arms up in front of the chest. We're gonna start to lift the hips up and down. Lift, press, lower. Lift, press, lower. Keeping those thighs, those shins parallel. Full range of motion here to start. Give me 4, 3, 2. Next one, we're gonna come halfway down, little tuck under, hold, tuck, hold, tuck, hold. Drawing that tailbone through your heels, little tempo here, tuck 8. Scooping that belly in and up for 4. Hold the top, hip to the right side for 8. Pressing those palms over to the right hip for 4, 3. Take it over left hip for 8. Really swivel those hips here, tuck 4, 3. Alternate right then left, go right hip, right, left for 4. We're almost there. Arms in front, little pulse down and down. This is your last chain, guys. Hips don't touch those heels all the way. We're pulsing down for 8. First 6, really feel those thighs burn for 4, 3, and 1. Nice job, guys. Let's take it back into our child's pose. Hips to the heels. And then roll it up. We're gonna get right into those thigh stretches. All right, guys, we're gonna step that right foot forward, left leg back. Nice little lunge. Press those hips forward. Walk those hands back. Lift the chest. Take that right arm down, left arm up. Cross your left elbow over the right thigh. Press into those palms, right to prayer twist. Option to tuck your back toe and lift the knee off the floor. And then take that left hand to the ground. Reach that right arm up to the sky. Set that back knee down if you had it lifted. Right hand grabs left foot. Once you have a hold of that foot, guys, press those hips forward, lift that chest back up. And then release that back foot. Straighten out the front leg, flex the toes, fold with a nice long spine over that right thigh. Option to stay here, stretching the ankle or slide into that right split stretch. Chest up tall. And then we'll come onto that right side for half pigeon. Bring that right shin forward parallel to your mat. Left leg long behind you. Walk those hands down. You can stay on your forearms or stretch those arms out all the way straight. And then we'll come onto that right hip. Swing that left foot in front. Same series on the other side. Walk that right knee down behind you. Hips press forward. Walk those arms back. Chest up. Reach that right arm high. And then cross that right elbow over the left thigh. Press into those palms again. Option to tuck your back toe and lift that knee off the floor. Take that right hand down. Reach that left arm up. Chest open to the sky. And then drop that knee down. Left hand grabs right foot. Once you have a hold of that foot, press those hips forward. Lift the chest. And then release that back foot. Straighten out your front leg. Flex the toes. Lengthen your spine to fold forward. Option to stay here, stretching the ankle, or slide into that left split stretch. We'll come onto that left side half pigeon. Try to get that left shin parallel to the front edge of your mat, that right leg straight behind you, and then just folding forward over that left thigh. From here, guys, sit onto that hip, swing those legs around behind you, tuck the toes under, press those hips up and back, down dog. And then with a soft bend in your knees, start to walk those hands to the toes, round it up to standing, one vertebra at a time. From here, guys, we're gonna go right into seat. We're coming back to our support. Taking those feet to parallel, we're gonna stack those arms, rest them down onto your support. We'll start on that right leg first. So left knee will stay bent. Right leg's gonna extend straight behind you. Keep that soft bend in your left knee. Rest your head on your hands. Start to lift that leg. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Keep going nice and slow. Really lengthening through that right leg. Actively engage your glute. Let's take this faster. Lift and lower. Lift, lower. Try not to change anything about that lower back as that right leg lifts, releases. Keeping the low belly engaged so spine stays neutral for 4, 3, 2. Hold the next one at the top. Lift that leg. Up, hold. Up, hold. Squeeze, lift. Squeeze, lift. Let's take this tempo here. A little pulse. Up an inch. Up an inch. Making sure that right thigh is parallel. That right hip is square to the floor for 8, 6, 4, 3. You're going to hold that right leg again, thighs parallel, so heel comes into your seat and then lengthens back out. For 2. Next up, we're gonna hold it 90, take it down for 2. Up for 2, so repeating that series with the knee bent this time. 2 more, so take it down for 2. Up for 2, make sure that hamstring and glute are active. Speed that up, single count, down and up, lower and lift. Next up, we hold the top, little pulse, up, hold, lift and freeze. Take it tempo here, little pulse, up an inch. We're getting close to the end, guys. 8 more pulses, up right here, pulse 8. 6, here's 4, 3, hold it lifted, pop that left heel off the floor, take 1 lift, 1 pulse, 1 lift, 1 pulse, up and down. Try to see if you can combine it together, lift pulse. Here's your last 8, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Go ahead and step it back away from that support. Take a forward fold. Bend 1 knee at a time. Switch it out. And then drop those hands to the floor and roll it up to standing from here, guys. We're going to come down to our mats. So taking it onto your left side, we're still working into that right side seat. We're going to extend that left arm nice and long. Rest your head on your arm. Press that right hand into the floor in front of you for support. Stack the hips. And then bring those knees up to 90 degrees. We're going to start with that right leg. Lifting up and down. Lift, lower. Keeping those hips nice and still. Core is engaged, supporting through that left side of the waistline. Lift up, lower down. 4 more like that. Just lift and lower. Lift, lower. Use that right hand pressing into the floor for support. Little pulse at the top. Take it up an inch. Up an inch. For 8. 6. Making sure that top hip isn't rocking back. For 3. 2. Now hold it, lift and stretch it forward and in. Stretch and bend. Try to go straight out in front of that right hip, guys. So we're not going underneath your body. Hold it out, little bend, stretch tempo here. Bend, reach, bend, reach. Start to flex through the toes as you extend behind the leg. Kick that heel forward for 8, 6, 4, 3. Now hold that leg extended. Toes point down to the floor. Take that leg up and down. Little lift, little lower. Pull that right hip back. Making sure we're not sinking forward into that right side of the pelvis. 4 more here. You're almost done. Take it up an inch, down an inch. Here's 2. Pulse it up to a finish right here. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Really try to invert those toes. Lead with the heel for 8, 6. Here's 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Bend that knee. Come up to seated. Let's take that right ankle across the top of the left thigh. Twist over that right leg. Sit up nice and tall. And then stack the knees, stack the ankles, chest lifts up. If you can, reach it forward here. And then roll it up to seated. We'll get right into that left side, guys. We're right into that other side of our seat. So we're going to take it into that forward fold. Stacking the forearms, feet are parallel. We're bending those knees, hinging forward with a flat back. This time, right knee will stay bent on the ground. Left leg's going to extend straight back behind you. Starting nice and slow. Lift the left leg. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Again, nothing about your spine changes as you lift that leg. So really keep those abs scooped in tight. Nice flat back. Let's speed this up. Lift it 1 count up, 1 count down. Lift, lower. For 2. Next time we're going to hold it at the top. Lift, hold. Lift, hold. Squeeze, freeze. Let's pulse it. Tempo here. Take it up an inch. Up an inch. You might be feeling it in that right side, especially because we did that right side already. So that supporting side is also working. Lift for 4. Hold it at the top. Bend that knee in and out. Curve. Stretch. 2. Next one, hold it bent at 90, lower it down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. 2 more, slow. Keep those abs scooped in off of that right thigh. Take that same little count, lower, lift, down, and up for 2. Next one, we hold the top, lift the leg up, hold, lift, freeze. Lift, freeze, let's take those tempo pulses up and up. Make sure that left hip didn't open, so keep that left hip dialed down towards the floor. Pulse up for 8, 6, 4, 3, hold it at the top, pop that right heel off the floor. We take 1, lift, pulse, lift it, pulse it. So it's left leg, right leg, 1 up, 1 down, 1 up, 1 down for 2. Combo here to finish, lift, pulse, we're almost done guys, here's your last 8, squeeze up, and up for 4, 3, 2, 1, nice job guys, step it back away from that support, take it into your forward fold, bend 1 knee at a time, drop those hands down, and round it up to standing. We're gonna head back to the floor, same side, getting into that second exercise. We're coming down to that right side. Rest your head on your arm. Press your left palm into the floor for support and then bring those knees up. Shins parallel to the wall in front of you. Scoop in those abs, stack those hips. Start to lift. Left leg, lower, lift, lower. Try to barely touch that bottom leg. So just hovering slightly at the bottom. Pulse it, tempo here. Lift up an inch, up an inch. Making sure that knee is right in front of that hip, pressing into your left hand for support so that top hip isn't rolling forward. Pulse up for 4. Hold this next one at the top, go stretch and bend. Again, try to straighten right in front of that left hip, so try not to let that leg drop. Try not to let that left hip roll forward. For 2. Hold the next one out, little bend stretch here, bend, reach, bend, reach. Keep pulling your left hip away from your left toes. So deflect through the foot, bend stretch for 8. Hips are stacked, spine is long for 4, 3, 2, hold it straight, turn the toes down, lift that leg up an inch, down an inch, little lift, little lower. 4 more, slow, up and down, lift, lower, pull that left hip away from your left heel. Pulse it, tempo here, pulse up and up. You're almost there, guys. Keep turning those toes down. Lead with the back of that leg as you pulse for 8, 6, almost there. Last 4, 3, and 1. Nice job, guys. Stack those knees, come up to seated. Let's take that left ankle across the top of your right thigh. Sit up tall, twist to the left. And then we'll stack those knees, stack those ankles. Sit up tall, chest up to the sky. And then exhale, reach those arms forward. Round it up from there, guys. We have 1 final burner for that seat. We're gonna come back to our support. This time, just 1 elbow to the bar. So we're gonna take it down. I'm gonna turn to face my support this way so you guys can see me. We'll take that left elbow down onto your support. Turn out that standing leg, and then bring that right leg up. Bend it around, so you're wrapping into that back attitude, and then right hand to the waist. Starting slow, carry the leg forward for 2, back for 2, carry it front for 2, and back for 2. Bringing that knee right in front of the hip, so just kind of combining exercise 1 and exercise 2. 1 more slow. We're gonna start to take this tempo, carry it forward, squeeze back, forward, squeeze back. 4 more here, knee front, knee around. Try to press that knee behind the hip to the back. Hold it to the back, a little press right here, back an inch, back an inch. Pull up out that left side shoulder. 8 more presses, back right here, press 8. So to bring that right arm overhead for 4, 3, hold it back, now turn that knee in for 2, up for 2. Bring it down to your left leg and wrap it around. So it's going to parallel as you flip it And then rotate it back open. Let's start to speed this up right here. It's in and back, in and back. Really press that knee behind the hip when you lift that leg back up. For 4, 3, make sure that left knee stays bent. Last one, little press right here at the back, press back an inch. Almost there for 8. For 6, pull up tall through the arm for 4, 3, hold it back and pulse to finish, up and up. Challenge to pop that standing supporting heel for 8. Add a little squeeze in that right side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Let's face towards that support. Cross right ankle over left thigh, sit into that figure 4 stretch. And then bring it back up. Let's stretch out that left side. I'm just going to take my support back around so you guys can see me. And we'll get right into that last side here. So that right forearm comes down onto your support. Turn out and bend that standing knee. And then bring that left hand to the waist. We're going to carry that left leg forward for 2. Back around for 2. Front for 2. Back for 2. So unlike that second part, guys, we're going to keep that knee lifted like it's sliding on top of a table. Let's speed that up. Take it forward and back. Try not to drop the height of that leg as you carry it from front to back. For 4, 3, 2. Next one, we're going to hold that leg to the back. We'll press back an inch, back an inch. Try to get that knee behind the hip as best you can. 8 more presses here, back 8. Back hold, for 4, 3, arm overhead, take the knee, down for 2, wrap around for 2, down for 2, and back for 2. 2 more slow, knee comes down to that bottom leg, and then presses back, goes to parallel. Let's take this tempo, go parallel, lift press, parallel, lift press, 8's down, and back, down, and back. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold the next one back, little press right here, back an inch, pull up out of that right shoulder, nice and tall, hold it back, little pulse to the finish, up, and up. Challenge to pop your standing heel off the floor, you're almost there. Here's your last 8, cinching through that left side, that left hip glute, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Take it to face your support. Cross left ankle over right thigh. And switch it out right over left. Roll it up, guys. We're going to go right back down to the floor and get into our core work. Okay, so when we come back down to the floor for our core work, I want you guys to grab one of those weights. We're going to turn to face side. Take those feet flat to the floor. Knees are bent. Holding our weight sideways. One side in each hand. We're going to start to roll. Back for 2. And up for 2. Tuck the tail under. And roll back up. Nice and slow. Down for 2. Up for 2. Down for 2. Up for 2. Just scooping the abs in and under. And then rolling back up. Down for 2. Up for 2. Now hold it back. Take it back an inch. Up an inch. Down an inch. Up an inch. Making sure you got that C-curve shape in the spine. Tucking that tail under. Shoulders down away from those ears. Now I want you to hold it back. Lift that right leg. Bring the weight under the right thigh. Take it down an inch. Up an inch. As you come up, tuck that right knee into the chest using your core. Inhale. Exhale. Little crunch to the tempo. In and up. In and up. Reaching those arms forward as you pull that knee to the chest. Scoop the belly in for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Switch those feet. Right foot down, left leg up. Take it down an inch, up an inch. Scoop the belly in as you tuck that knee to the chest for 4, 3, 2. Little tuck to the tempo right here. Scoop and tuck. Drop those abs in and down as you pull that knee to the chest for 8, 6. Shoulders away from those ears for 4, 3, 2. Hold it back to center. Let's flex those toes. Take it right center, left, center, right, left. Let's take that tempo here. Go right and left, right. So you can lean back a little bit further. Maybe you lift those legs off the floor. Right, left. Here's 8. Little twist here. Let's point those toes for 4, 3. Hold it back to center. Last change. Little tuck and lift. Tuck, lift. Scooping those abs in as you reach that way to your toes. Here's your last 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job, guys. Step that weight to the side. Let's find a diamond. Shake with those knees wide. Butterfly stretch forward. Reach your nose to your toes. And then roll it back up. We're going to come down onto your backs, guys. Taking those heads flat to the floor. Bring those hands underneath your tailbone if you need support for your low back. Otherwise, arms can stay down by the sides. We're going to bring those knees up to tabletop. Press your back into the floor. Scoop those abs in nice and tight. Right leg starting. Take the toes down and up. Left leg, lower, lift. Right leg and left leg. Take it right and left. Let's skip center. Go right leg, left leg. Jumping those toes out and forward. So making sure those legs stay 90 degrees for 8, 6, 4, 3, 2. Both legs together. Go down for 2, up for 2. Nice and slow. Inhale down. Exhale up. Keep your abs nice and tight, guys. So it's not necessarily about hitting the floor with those feet. It's about keeping that core strong, protecting your back. Let's take this faster. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Inhale. Exhale for 4, 3, 2. Next one, hold the top. Bring those arms behind the head. Starting slow, let's curl it up for 2. Down for 2. Exhale up. Inhale down, nice and slow. Up for 2. Down for 2. Let's speed that up. Go left and lower. Getting those shoulders off the floor. Feeling your rib cage get closer to the top of your hips. For 3. For 2. Next one, we're going to hold the top. Little crunch. Up an inch. Up an inch. For 8. 6, 4, 3. Try to hold that curl at the top. Tuck the right toes down and up. Left toes. So repeating those switches from the top. Try to keep those shoulders lifted for 2. Skip the center, add a twist. Left, right. So opposite shoulder, opposite knee for 8, 6, 4. We're going to straighten those legs if you can. Start to take those legs straight. Reach that opposite hand across your ankle for 8, 6, 4, 3, and 1. Hug the knees into the chest, guys. Give yourself a little rock, side to side. Grab onto that way. We have one final step for your core work, guys. Just a single way. Hold it sideways like we did before. Bring those knees to 90 degrees. Bend those elbows so the weight comes towards your forehead. Start to stretch and bend. Stretch and bend. Elbows stay right over your shoulders, guys. So we're not moving the upper part of that arm. We're just squeezing the tricep. Stretch, bend. Pull those abs into the floor as your toes reach up. Let's take this step, a little bend and reach. Bend, reach. Up, up. For 4. One bend stretch, one tailbone curl. Bend, stretch, lift up. Bend, stretch, and lift. Bend, reach, and lift. Bend, reach, and lift. We're here for 4. Using your core to lift those legs. Hold the hamstring, just tailbone curl. Up and up. We're here to finish, guys. Pressing your back into the floor. Zipping up those abs for 8, 6. Keep it breathing for 4, 3. And rest. Set that weight to the floor, guys. Let your knees fall to the right, look over the left shoulder. And let your knees fall to the left, look over that right shoulder. Alright, guys, we're in that home stretch. We're going to take those feet wider than your hips. Turning those toes and knees slightly out. Getting slow, we're going to lift those hips up for 2, and down for 2. Driving those heels into the floor, activating those glutes at the top. Down for 2. One more slow. Let's take this a little faster. Go lift and lower, hips up and down for 4. 3, drive those heels to the floor for 2. Next one, let's hold the top, little pulse, up an inch, up an inch. Feel that connection of your feet to the floor. Your glutes pressing you up for 4, 3, 1 up, 1 out. Hips lift up an inch, press out. 1 lift, 1 press, lift, press, lift, press. So hips go up, thighs press out, out for 2. Hold the lift, just press those thighs right here, out an inch, out an inch. Keeping those glutes engaged. Hold this last one out, flex your toes off the floor. Combo press lift, press lift. This is it, guys. Last little bit of hard work. Here's 8, 6, 4, 3, and 1. Roll those hips down, guys. Reach those arms and legs out, nice and long. On your exhale, roll it up to seated. Beautiful work today, guys. Let's take that right leg straight out to the side. Reach up and over that right leg. Press the palm back. Roll it up, point your toes, nose to your right knee. And then roll it back up. Let's take that right knee in, left leg out. Reach up and over to the left. Press the palm back. Roll it up, facing towards that left knee, nose to your knee. And then roll it up from there, guys. Beautiful job. Thank you so much for joining us on YouTube. Have a great day.